Ooh, Lord. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good evening. It's a quick one. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Good evening, good afternoon. How is everyone doing? Good evening, good evening. Mm. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome. Mm. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, okay. Let me turn this down. Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on where you are watching us from, where you are listening from. This is a quick one. I've been in the middle of so many things at the same time. Can you guys hear me? It's really not a whole big deal today. I just step out to just for the presence. Those are honest. Ah, he's God, bro. How's everyone doing? Good evening. Please help just, click the share button and then just invite our friends. I just needed to touch base on one or two things for posterity's sake. Mm. Kí ló ṣe náà ló dàbí àlẹ́ wa? I didn't turn the light on. For posterity's sake, we just need to put some reality out there. Alright. Sorry, I don't ṣe mí gangan mi tí mọ̀ wọ́n. I can't find my glasses anywhere, like anywhere. I've lost two glasses in the last 3 months. Kí ni mo ṣe? Kí lẹ ṣe mí ìta ni mo ṣe? So I can barely read all of this stuff. The thing is showing my big head. Ẹ máa lò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Alright, good evening everyone. Anti-artist here farabalẹ̀, go and change your China phone. Everybody say they are hearing it. You see that you will not hear. Change your China phone. Alright, good evening. How is everyone doing? How is your week going? Mr. Muiwa, Eko I've been, personally, I've told you guys that I'm not interested in all of this social media this thing again, but I think I've resisted the temptation for the entire week, and I think for posterity's sake, we need to just put certain things out there because clearly there is so much madness going on, there's so much misinformation going on, there's so much heresy, and I'm not even interested in blaming anybody right now because at the end of the day, oníwà àsọ síwájú ẹlẹ́yìn àsọ sẹ́yìn ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. At the end of the day, somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's child is rendered almost a fugitive and locked up. So we sit down here and be casting blame and be blaming A and be blaming B and see what is done right and what is not done right. It's bullshit at the end of the day because see, all of the people shouting and rumbling and running their mouth and cursing everybody, abusing king, abusing everybody. They slept in their house last night. Wọ́n sunlé wọn lánàá náà ẹlòmíràn tún fọ́yàwó ẹ̀ lẹ́nu pé wọ́n mú Chief Sunday Igboho. Kò sí bó ṣe kalára tó orí Facebook ló ti máa táìpù ló máa dáàkì àwọn èèyàn. Facebook warriors àwọn bastard ní wo pé àná wọ́n mú ṣìfò kẹ má ṣe léyà ẹlòmíì tún jẹun ọdún ní ẹnu yín tún ṣí. So at the end of the day we need everybody ẹni tó kàn ló mọ̀. It's just unfortunate that This man has been tactically lured into this madness because this is arrant madness. It's arrant madness. It's nothing but madness. Well, good afternoon. Sorry, I was we were supposed to have a show yesterday and I could not make it because the news were flying too sporadically and I was just too. Although I was moving, you know, and I've been busy the entire week. Like I've been busy the entire week. But at the same time, yesterday, I was trying to catch up with the news, especially because there's so much stupid information going on and so much madness. And of course, àwọn agitator visit inbox mi, wọ́n visit timeline mi. As usual, attack you for just having an opinion. One day àwọn gan báyàn, wọ́n bá bàbá wọn bẹ̀. So we're busy firing ourselves all through yesterday. Èmi gan ní time, aláàárọ̀ lèmi gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ níwèrè èmi gan ó wà lẹ́bi yẹ̀pẹ̀. So we could not have our show yesterday. Ó tough gan, ó worst gan. Sorry about that. I'll find a time to have it so that I can tell you ahead of time. I wanted to have it today, but could it work? There's so much noise going on. In fact, that was one of the reasons why I didn't even do the show yesterday. Because there's so much noise on the media space, so much distraction, and we're not going to have it good. Right. Well, it's no more news that what happened yesterday happened. Chief Sunday Adeyemo was allegedly arrested at the airport in Cotonou on its way. And this incident has bred so many talks and so many concerns, so many information and misrepresentations here and there. It is sad and disheartening to know that we envisaged this yesterday. We envisaged the happening of yesterday about 2 months ago. If you go through my page, you will see when I was mentioning it. And I was enlightening people about the enormity of the crime of treasoning. I was explaining to them that this is Yoruba Nation is a good agenda that is not backed up with good motive. Good agenda with bad plan, bad framework. Very horrible framework. But particularly very ridiculous personnel. Awful personnel at the ends of affair of this agitation, which has led us into a sort of a Bermuda Triangle right now. We envisaged it, we saw it coming, we said something about it. I was personally attacked, and those fools think they can bully me to silence. And we just left it there. But I will recap what I said 2 months ago for posterity's sake. Because I've seen that some people are still blockheaded and they are still not receiving sense. So you see, at the end of the day, bàbá oní bàbá kan náà tì mọ́lé yẹn ọkọ ọlọ́kọ ni o. Wèrè ara àwọn tó ń ṣe agitation Kóìkí sunlé ẹ̀ lánàá wá tún fọ́yàwó ẹ̀ lẹ́nu mọ́jú o. Olóṣù nínú mú sí Sunday Igboho gógó ẹ̀ má le o. Everybody talking shit, talking all manner of nonsense. They should put in mind that this person is needed by his family more than is needed by the Yoruba nation. It's more needed by his own people, by his own family, than any tribe or any group of people might need him. Everybody come live in life. Oh. Nobody can live for tribe. Because ẹni tó wá fún, and so on and so forth. I said it 2 months ago. I began that show by laying a very profound statement that Nigeria is not working. It's no doubt. We can't shy away from the reality that Nigeria is not working at the moment. Nigeria is not working. Nothing is working in this country. Let me take this out. Nigeria is not working. The hostility in that country right now has left everybody clueless. Clueless, completely clueless. Because we have a clueless president, a clueless leader who has evidently put the life of the people on a least priority. Nigeria is not working. Something have to happen. There is a call for change. There is a call for a redirection. I said 2 months ago that the primary responsibility of any state, of any nation, and particularly of any president, is to ensure exploring every mechanism of the government to ensure the safety of the life and property of the citizen. Yes, there are amenities of good road, hospital, all of those ones. They are secondary. The primary responsibility of any government is protecting life and property. Like, that's the baseline. That's not even a favor. That's the baseline. That is why the president is considered the president and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And this is apparently the ordeal of Nigeria, that we commit such an exalted office to a man who evidently is demented. That guy is clueless. We have been drawn into the mediocrity of a leader that doesn't even understand what the president is supposed to be doing. So life and property are being risked every day, are being threatened. Nigeria is in a state of emergency right now. Nothing is working. Nothing. I don't even care about amenities. I don't even care about infrastructure. I care about the basic line, the baseline expectation, the baseline duty of the government is protecting life and property. So, no doubt, Nigeria is not working. Okay, for a couple of years now, we've been having the Eastern Nigeria coming up again. That was at that war, because I realized that some people are not even students of history. They just come online and use their keypad and run their mouth and abuse people who have enough intelligence to make their life miserable. Now, again, in the history of Nigeria, here we have the IPOB agitating for the Biafra Republic. And it has been now spearheaded by a joker called Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu was making a lot of sense from the inception, and he was very optimistic, and I think he has the backup of the Igbos. But just like the Yoruba Agitators, the leaders of the Igbo community are not back anymore. So he has been for a while. But since last year, or maybe 2019, we witnessed the advent of the Yoruba nation. And these people have been, okay, yes, you want referendum, you want regional autonomy, and all of this stuff. Yoruba nation, brilliant idea. If Nigeria is not working, and some group of people feels that they are going to be better off being on their own, Yeah, why not? And if they're clamoring for such, it is in the space and rights of any tribe or any group of people to do so. So the Yoruba nation has been in existence, and they have been. Sorry, my eyes is a little bit bad. I misplaced my glasses, and I've searched everywhere. I'm moving from one house to another, so I think the process of moving, I must have mismanaged the glasses somewhere. So, in essence, Yoruba agitation is not a bad idea. Yoruba nation is really not a bad idea. But it's a good idea with a bad plan. These were my words 2 months ago when I foresee what happened yesterday. Two things are wrong in the implementation of the idea. The idea is not the problem. The vision is not the problem. The agenda is not the problem. The problem is the plan, if they have one. I know, right? My insurance did me DBT. You know, when I did the other classes, I don't know why I did one, and then I realized that I need another one. I went and they said because I didn't do it the same time that my insurance has elapsed into another year, so I have to wait till November before my insurance can actually, cover for another 2 pair of glasses. So I could have done two when I did the other one, but I did one. But I will have to do another one, but I have to pay out of pocket. Um, Olamide, yes, I just realized that there's so much noise in the air right now with this agitation and all of those stuff. So it won't be a good idea. Uh, Communication without comprehension is noise. You understand? We have to shift that. I'll find a good time where there's more reception, and we can just continue from there. So the agenda is not the problem. The problem is the lack of planning, lack of planning. And number two, which is the biggest problem about this Yoruba nation agenda, is lack of adequate personnel. Let me recall that I mentioned 2 months ago that the process, whether anybody likes it, whether it sounds nice to you, whether it don't sound nice to you, they are doing the wrong thing. And let us leave sentiment out of this whole. I love Chief Sunday Go. God knows, I've known him for over 10 years, way back, where most of these fools don't even know who Sunday Go is. I know him many years ago, many years ago. Now, but let's leave sentiment aside. We all love him, or maybe a couple of us love him. But take sentiment aside. These people have been evidently committing crime in broad daylight with the way and manner at which they are going about their agenda. Yorùbá ní ẹni ọjọ́ tó ń bọ́ ọmọdé bá ba ikú dà ló máa ń béèrè ikú tó pa bàbá òun. Ọjọ́ tí ọwọ́ ọmọdé tó bá ba ikú dà òun ló máa ń béèrè ikú tó pa bàbá ẹ̀. The agitators need to realize that you are trying to get the captive of the mighty. It doesn't come with a joke. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. It doesn't, it's not. They have this agenda of Yoruba nation and they set out, and the first tool they resolve to is violence and indictment. No wrong. Till today, Not a single paperwork has been done. Not one. There is no part of this country that this Yoruba nation has been presented in their House of Representatives. No bill anywhere. Which senator is going to present the bill when you have insulted the senator or the member of the House of Assembly? Those are the first thing. You first of all move a motion. You can't just wake up one day from nowhere and say you want to collect Yoruba nation, and it's just some set of non-entities who have no stake, have no influence, have no impact in their own family, not to talk of in their own street, not to talk of in the nation, long, and just think you can just do 3 rallies and they will say, oh, these people have been rallying, they want Yoruba nation, take it. No, what are you thinking? Some set of minute people. Revolution, if you study history, we study that the people are stronger than the government, no doubt. But it is a people that are unanimously agreed on a cause. I listened to one man this morning that was comparing to Sunday Igboho to Nelson Mandela, and I'm like, it's either you did not study history or you're actually stupid. Nelson Mandela, do you know the office of Nelson Mandela before he started fighting for the independence of South Africa? Do you know his office during their colonial regime? He was a top officer in the government. It's not just somebody that just feel like he has little resources to do. No. Now, since the Yoruba Nation agitation started, not a significant step has been taken. Rather, unfortunately, they have been indicted. Since they started this agitation, they have not confronted one problem. They have not attacked any other person than the same Yoruba they claim that they are fighting for. Attack all the king and then come back and be sorry about it 4 days later. Attack religious leaders and then come back and be sorry about it. And then they are spread out all over Facebook attacking people. So let's cut this story short. First of all, this man's Sunday Igboho's house was burned down earlier this year. And then last month, his house was invaded by DSS, and it was really bloody. Lives were lost, and people were arrested and detained, and are still detained till now. In fact, I heard that there is one of them. Only one, they go change the pattern. Lord have mercy. They said they have not allowed the woman to change her underwear. Anointed Alaga, welcome. How are you doing? They said they've not allowed the lady to change her underwear since they arrested her. I was like, wow. She has not changed her underwear since when? Àwọn òṣìkọrin tó máa ń fi bẹ̀yẹn ṣe gbogbo. But you see, that's somebody's wife. Those are somebody's husband. Those are somebody's children. Somebody's father. Àwọn tó ń dá wàhálà yìí lẹ̀ gan inú yàrá wọn náà wà. Tó ti ń ṣòṣì lórí Facebook. They sit down in the comfort of their home and they begin to perpetrate all this evil. And let's go back to Sunday Igboho. Very good man, very brave man. Saw that Fulani are killing people in Oyo State. Took it upon himself because the system is not working. The government is not working. Took it upon himself to go right to that bush and, took over, and instilled sanity in that village. Sunday Igboho said, and I quote, Èmi ò jà fún Yorùbá nation, àwọn Fúlàní tó ń pa àwọn èèyàn mi la ní èmi ń dá dọ́rọ̀, àwọn ni mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kíjọba bá wa dá sí, adìpéjọba wọn ò gbọ́, tá a dẹ̀ ní project ara wa. He clearly said it, that he's not fighting for the nation and he's not fighting for Yoruba people. He's actually fighting for his people, trying to protect his people, which is fine, and that was credible. Everybody applauded. I've won them many times. I've won them. I've won them. Customer won them. I don't fura ajẹ ni mo like àwọn agitator yẹn bàjẹ́. This man said all he cares about is the Fulani killing his people, and gradually, owó babadami, Igboho Oòṣà, they begin to lure him into an agenda that doesn't have a plan. Because let them come out and tell you what their plan is. They don't have a plan. They are making decisions per precedence. How do I explain that? They are making decisions as things happen. Their decisions are based on whatever happens now, we will now decide what to do. Whatever happens now, we will now decide what to do. And you want to collect a nation. You don't even have a foresight. They lured this man into this mess without having any plan. Without a single plan. No plan to fix it, no plan to... For you to want to say you want to collect Yoruba nation, at least one, imagine structure of government. What kind of system of government do you want to practice? All of that. You must have gotten, personnel who are representing you. Violence is the last resort, but in Yoruba nation, violence is the first line of action. Violence is supposed to be the last resort. So, here we are, after abusing everybody that should matter. You attack people like Adeboye, you attack Oni of Ife, attack almost all the king at their beauty breakfast. I tell you what, now this man was arrested yesterday. The fact that he was arrested does not really bother me because I know it will happen. I just don't know when. What bothers me is how these people reacted to it, responded to it. If Sunday go wherever he is, I pray that God help him. I pray that I don't know what he can do, in all fairness. He needs God right now. I've seen a couple of his videos again where he makes careless statements. Very, very careless statements. Very loose talks. And he's catching up with him right now. Why are these people sitting in their houses and they are mentioning the name of this guy? Now, definitely they're going to charge Chief Sunday Igboho for treasoning. Treasoning is somebody who is waging threats or action of threats against the sitting government. And he has done that. I've seen so many people who come and write some. Oh, which crime has Chief Sunday Igboho committed? Oh, well, if you want to know, I will sit you down and tell you. He's guilty of treasoning, destruction of public peace. He's guilty of it. He's guilty of it. Now, I don't know. I really don't know. Do you know that everything they're going to use to prosecute this man that is guilty of, or rather say half, were not his own statement or his own agenda that comes from him mouth to mouth? Now, you see, they are doing this with viewers and money. Unfortunately, Yoruba Nation is not one on Facebook. Yoruba Nation is one at the City House. Nobody is talking about you. Nobody is representing you. Nobody is doing nothing. You want to fight for Yoruba Nation. You are taken to the streets. You are doing this thing. Now, what woman you? Oh, what you want Germany by you? See, what's wrong in that Sunday who is arrested? He has claimed to be an activist. He attacked this man one day. Why are they trying to make it look good or make it not look as bad as it is? No, it is what it is. He's arrested. So what? He's supposed to wave from him. You know, he's a political activist, according to him. At the end of the day, sir, my bottom line is that this is somebody's father, somebody's husband, somebody's child is locked up. I woke up this morning, I saw the news. They said they needed 10 king to come and speak for him so that they will release him. Ṣé àwọn ibi ti ṣe wèrè ni? Ṣé ti crazy ni? Ṣé Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ló mú ju Sunday Igboho ni? Tó ṣe jẹ́ ọba normal need. Ṣé Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn ló mú ni? Let me go to okay, yes. Let me play you something. Ẹ wo àwọn tó fẹ́ gba Yorùbá Nation and see how ignorant they are. I'm looking for the video to play. There's a particular video I'm looking for. Go. Who are highly disturbing? Okay, I found it. Oh, wait. Let me turn this off. You are too faithful to fail me.
Ọpẹ́ ni fún Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè nínú àìṣe o. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀fọ́ òdù ẹ̀dẹ̀ ìfà ṣe o. Ìfà tó kéré tó fi ní sọ́gbọ́n ọ̀dẹ ìlànà àbá kúkúrò kì í jẹ̀tì. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ o. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn afẹ́nifẹ́re olóyè Sunday Igboho. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwa náà tá a gbọ́ láti gbọ̀ngàn àti gbogbo àwọn náà tá a wá láti kiri àti ní gbogbo obì náà tá a wá bá èmi òrìṣà mẹ́ta wípé kí la máa ṣe. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Abẹ Elédùmarè abẹ àwọn onílẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ́wọ́ gbà á. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ ọba Ògbóni ìlú Benin Republic. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gidigidi torí pé àtòrú náà ti ń pè mí láti sọ pé báyìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sáré sọ pé ṣùgbọ́n àwọn oníjẹ́ kan gbé fún o wípé kọ́yá ẹ̀ka ti kù ká máa ṣe káwọn náà ká dẹ̀ máa múra. Adẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àwọn náà dẹ̀ múra. Kí lórúkọ ilé kan ló sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ nù wọn. Músíbáwò Àlàní. Ilé tó lóun jẹ́ Músíbáwò Àlàní. Ojú ti wá tì í báyìí o. Ọ́bì. Olóyè Sunday Igboho. Owó bàbá dámì. Ó ti wà ní Germany báyìí o. Pẹ̀lú ìyàwó àti ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó ti ń jẹ, ó ti ń mu, ó ti ń ṣe fàájì ara ẹ̀. Ní agbára ti Elédùmarè. Àìgbọ́sọ láàárọ̀. Wọ́n ní tàbí láti gbọ́mọ sẹ́jọ́ ló máa gbọ́mọ padà wá sílé. Pé kò sí ohunkóhun tó lè ṣe. Pé kì í ṣàbíọ́lá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kì í ṣàwólọ́wọ̀. Wọ́n yàtọ̀ sí wọn, jìnnà sí wọn gidigidi. Torí àwọn yẹn political appointment náà ń wá kiri. Owó wá political appointment. Ó wà òkè láyé ara ẹ̀. Irú èmi báyìí mi wá political appointment. Kò sí kan tí mo ti fẹ́ ṣe.
Please listen.
Ó wà òkè. Àwọn ọmọ mi wà nílùú òyìnbó. Wọ́n ń jẹ wọ́n ń mu. Owó mi mo fi kó wọn lọ. Mi ìyáwó èlé, mi ìyáwó báǹkì. Ilé tí mò ń gbé mọ́tò tí mò ń gùn mi ìyáwó èlé, mi ìyáwó báǹkì. Torí ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹnikẹ́ni èèyàn kéèyàn tẹ̀ dúró nídìí ọ̀tẹ̀ ilẹ̀ a máa béèrè àṣẹ.
Ẹgbẹ́ yìí ni.
Sọ ní àárọ̀, mo ní Tinubu, mo ní tó wà ní fún àìsàn tó wà ní dùgbò dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn tó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ́balọ́ba lẹ́ fi dákẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè sọ ohunkóhun.
Àwọn lọ́balọ́ba yìí ṣáà ṣe
wọ́n
wọ́n ṣá.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tó ẹ pé wọ́n rò ó tó kò ṣe ẹ lọ wo ipò tí Tinubu wà báyìí. Ẹ lọ wo èmi ní àti ọkọ onífẹ́ mi bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tí ọkọ mi bá ti lè lanu tó sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wúlò.
Did you hear this man just said he's behind Tinubu's sickness? Did you hear this man just mention? How many of you heard him when he said a mini? Because go to work, don't Tinubu by one there. I know so many people might not notice that part.
Mo ní Tinubu, mo ní tó wà ní fún àìsàn, tó wà ní dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn, tó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn lọ́balọ́ba lẹ́ fi dákẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lè sọ ohunkóhun. Mo sọ fún yín mo nílẹ̀ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn tó ẹ pé wọ́n rò ó tó kò ṣe ẹ lọ wo ipò tí Tinubu wà báyìí. Ẹ lọ wo èmi ní àti ọkọ onífẹ́ mi bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tí ọkọ mi bá ti lè lanu tó sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa rí torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wúrẹ́ ké bẹ́ẹ̀ làkùtàn ké màálù tó jẹ́ àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ké àti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbéra wá ké bẹ́ẹ̀ làkùtàn ké màálù tó.
Did you hear him just said, "Ebi ni mo wà ń díẹ̀"? For what? Over what? Now, everything that they will use, or they will likely use to indict this man, do you know that 90% of it, this man did not say it? It's either these fools are talking nonsense in the name of Yoruba nation, but non-entity ni wọ́n ṣọ́ntì ẹ̀ ládírẹ́sì ni. Ṣé bí lè tó ń ṣe fídíò yìí nìsín inú gbóòórùn mọ̀lẹ́ ló ti ń ṣe ẹ wò ó. Wọ́n láwọn ti ṣe nǹkan inú oko pákí náà wà ó. Oko pákí náà wà. Ṣé ń gbọ́?
Ìgbòho wà láyọ̀ àtàláfíà tí ò sí kankan tó ṣe tó wọ́n náà pẹ́sidẹ̀ntì Benin Republic. Mo dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mo dúpẹ́ náà Chief Justice Benin Republic. Wọ́n ní wọn kì í gba ìbíráìbù wọn kì í ṣọ̀tẹ̀.
You see, let them use the part of Free Sunday Igboho now. Ẹ dúró sínú oko pákí ẹ̀ ń rán máa tù yín Ọlọ́run lòun ń ṣe Tinubu. Now, unfortunately, what am I saying? The larger part of everything they are going to use to indict this man is it, they are these people that they are saying it. Àwọn Koiki, àwọn kí ni wọ́n pe the other one, Teni. These are the problem. Do you know that even everything that Sunday Igboho has said with his own mouth, tí wọ́n máa be indicted from treason? Do you know that Chief Sunday Igboho has not made any public statement, not any formal gathering as he addressed? Everything or every video that they have of him that they are going to use to indict him, they are supposed to be personal conversations. Tó ní pẹ̀lú lára wọn tọ́jọ́ wọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn á dẹ̀ máa fídíò ẹ̀ àwọn náà máa fídíò àwọn náà dẹ̀ máa upload ẹ̀. Confidential talk. They are just them sitting down and talking and having plans. They will video him and they will upload it. Conference wo ni Sunday Igboho ti sọ̀rọ̀. So táwọn people yóò bá ń ṣe fídíò ẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa upload ẹ̀. So who exactly is the enemy of Sunday Igboho? Is it we who are saying danger re àbáwọn wèrè tó ń tẹ̀lé sí Sunday Igboho tó ń ṣe fídíò ẹ̀ tó ń upload ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe fídíò ẹ̀ tó ń upload ẹ̀ ta lọ tá ẹ̀ gan dára tọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo àwọn tí ò jámọ́ gangan dán ní lárí yẹn. They are the one who put him in all of this mess. Sunday Igboho what's the name of that guy? Koiki Alára gbígbẹ yẹn. He will sit down and he will be talking nonsense. Ó ti jáde láàárọ̀ yìí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní threatening the Nigerian government láti inú pálọ̀ ẹ̀ ọmọ àdédé wà London. And everything they do narrows down on this man. Everything they do narrows down on this man. Everything they do narrows down on this man. Let me show you another madness. I need to plug this stuff, man. Is this thing on? Okay, let me see if I can plug this phone. I woke up to one joker this morning. Iboneji Sunday Igboho ti sọ̀rọ̀. Public speaking, what did she? No, he did not. He hasn't said nothing. Àwọn agitator yìí gangan lọ tá ẹ̀. Let me show you one madness. You are too faithful to fail me.
Wọ́n pé ojú gbogbo bá ti wà lọ́nà, ọkàn gbogbo bá ti wà lọ́nà, ará ọmọ wá sòóso. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò máa ṣe wá bí ká ti bára wa sọ̀rọ̀.
That's not where I'm going.
Our leaders have said, God bless you so much. So I just want to thank you. Say,
More Yoruba. More Yoruba. So those of us expecting me to speak Yoruba, you'll be disappointed that you're not going to get any Yoruba. This particular program. This is Star Radio UK. Nigeria and Benin Republic. What do you think will be the power tussle that is going on now? I'll be giving an update. But the update is the case of Chief Sunday Igboho will also be a test for Benin Republic, a small country, not as big as Lagos State. Can Sunday Igboho get freedom with a country of Benin and the threat of Nigeria into Benin? That is the question millions of Nigerians are asking.
That's not where I'm going, but that boy is a nuisance. Oh God, let me look for that video. Let me look. There's a video. I woke up to a video this morning. Kó kí yẹn ò lálàáfíà àti ẹ̀fìn ìyẹn ò gbádùn. Sorry, there's a video. How many of you saw the video of one Alpha this morning? Alpha had that come by.
our leaders have said, money conduct.
Video. Boy, àwọn tó jà fún Yorùbá nation. Video. Okay, I got it. Let me take you to 5 minutes. Please listen. Àwọn tó ń jà fún Yorùbá nation. But please listen.
country.
I want you to hear something.
Nàìjíríà tí kì í ṣẹgbẹ́ àwọn akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ ní Áfíríkà. Wọ́n wá dojú ìjà kọ èèyàn kan ṣoṣo pẹ̀lú gbogbo agbára tó lọ fún wọn, pẹ̀lú owó òbítíbitì owó tó ń jí kó, pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ weapons tí wọ́n rà náà lébi lójúkọ àwọn Boko Haram, pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sophisticated weapon tí wọ́n lé tí Nàìjíríà lé tí wọ́n kó pamọ́ náà lè lọ dojú rẹ̀ kọ àwọn Boko Haram bandits. Wọ́n wá dojú gbogbo weapon wọn, gbogbo agbára wọn, wọ́n dojú ẹ̀ kọ èèyàn kan ṣoṣo. Wọ́n centralize ẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo. Àwa ń gbèrú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àti ọ̀nà agbára tí ẹni mórí ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì òdojú ìjà kan kú ní fámìlì yẹn bí ọ̀bà nírun. Kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì òdojú ìjà kan.
Ìgbà tẹ́yìn mọ̀ pé federal government lágbára, when they know that federal government is that powerful, why are they talking trash all along? Tí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ pé àwọn máa dìgbà àwọn máa dàgbọ̀ fún government. Because not too long, ẹ sọ pé ẹ máa take over port authority, ẹ máa take over border, you will force the border open, you will do this. So all of a sudden now they arrest this man, you are now saying, you have a Nigeria, giant of Africa, odindi Nigeria buy your country. No one, and again, point of correction, they are not fighting something good.
In the family house, tàbí odidi ìlú yẹn, kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ẹ wo ìgbà tí bàbá wa Tinubu tó ní misunderstanding láyé Ọbásanjọ́ pẹ̀lú Ọbásanjọ́.
All of a sudden, Tinubu ti di bàbá yín. Tinubu ti sáré di bàbá wọn. Àní ìyá ló máa ń jẹ́ kó ọmọdé gbọ́ràn. Ìyá.
Odidi Èkó ni ẹ̀ ò bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ṣe tóbi tó. Ládùúgbò owó tẹ̀ kò rí, ládùúgbò ọrọ̀ ajé ti ń bẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Bísí Tinubu ó ṣe wàhálà. Ọmọ àkóhùn bá ìjọba fa. Ìwọ náà wà níjọba, ó wà sísítẹ̀mù. Tinubu wà sísítẹ̀mù nígbà tó àti ẹnọgbọ́n àti ẹnọgbé state àti federal níbi misunderstanding yẹn. Káwá sọ pé ìjọba gbogbo country wọ́n wá dojú ìjà kọ èèyàn kan ṣoṣo.
Ẹ wọ lọ.
Ọkùnrin lolóyè Sunday Igboho.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So nínú tẹ̀mí máa sọ fún àwọn ìyá wa ẹ̀ka rọ̀. Nínú tí wọ́n máa sọ fún àwọn ìyá wa àtàwọn brothers àti gbogbo àwọn ebi máa ń pè mọ́ máa láìkí ẹ̀ tó bá jí akẹ́ kọ́ máa pèpè àmọ́ ìdí ara rẹ̀ lẹ̀. Kì í sórí ibú fún ẹ tó bá jẹ́ activist pé wọ́n àrẹ sí wà láìkí sórí ibú. Kì í sórí ibú àkàlẹ́ máa gbàdúrà kírú ẹ̀.
Kí ló dé tó wù ó ṣe jẹ́ activist? Kí ló dé tó lè yóò ṣe activist?
Ààrẹ kíkà tó ṣe. Wà láì. Ibi tí àwọn activist ẹ̀tọ́ bá ti dúró lórí pé mo fẹ́ gba ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn aráàlú mi, mo fẹ́ gba ẹ̀tọ́ àwọn èèyàn mi, ẹ̀tọ́ bá ti dúró lórí rẹ̀. Ilé tí wọ́n máa ń yàn, ibi tí wọ́n máa ń yàn ní ilé lọ́gbà ẹ̀wọ̀n. Activist máa mú ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n ní ilé.
Activist.
Àgbàdo àtọ́ lọ sí ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n ní ilé olóyè Sunday Igboho. Torí ẹlòmíì máa misunderstand ní tèèyàn sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá máa gbẹ̀rẹ̀ ní true activist.
Activist.
Láti dúró lórí pé mo fẹ́ máa jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọnìyàn.
Àwọn Yorùbá nation rèé o.
Inú ilé rẹ̀ kì í sílé rẹ̀ mọ́. Ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Like, where is the structure in all of this?
Kò sí a true activist. Dandan ni ìjọba máa gbé.
Kó ìkíyàn mà nílà káyè.
Dandan ni ìjọba máa fi victimize ẹ̀. So èmi ní láti rí àárọ̀ ìtumọ̀ wa mo wá kí ẹ̀yin ìyá wa tẹ kọ́kọ́ òkè lánàá tẹ ìbànú. Ìjọba ò lè àrẹ́sì ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ronú ká tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. Ẹ jẹ́ á máa ronú ká tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ jáde. So wọ́n sì àrẹ́sì wọn ní ìjọba Benin Republic lọ́ àrẹ́sì lóye kì í ṣèjọba Nàìjíríà.
That makes it better.
Mo fi ń kìlọ̀ fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin oníwèé ìròyìn ewu yẹn.
Yeah, listen to this.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn oníròyìn pàápàá jùlọ Punch àti Vanguard alábọ̀dé ní ẹ̀yin oníwèé ìròyìn Punch àti Vanguard alábọ̀dé ní àtẹ̀yìn yòókù náà tẹ̀ ẹ́ alábọ̀dé. Ìjọba Nàìjíríà ọ̀mọ̀ kankan pé bóyá wọ́n àrẹ́sì olóyè ní àná. Lọ́dọ̀ tí ìgbà táwọn ìròyìn wèrè yẹn àwọn Vanguard Punch àwọn ìròyìn tí ọ̀tà mọ́ àwọn ìròyìn ibú tí ọ̀tà mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ lọ wá sẹ́mi sí àwọn ni wọ́n ta information yẹn fún Nigeria federal government.
I'm done. Did you hear what he just said? àwọn ìgbà tó mú Sunday Igboho ní border ní airport to Benin Republic Nigerian government ò mọ̀ àbí wèrè làwọn bíbù yìí ni Nigerian government ò mọ̀ pé so àwọn oníròyìn Punch àti Vanguard àwọn náà wá lọ ta information yẹn fún Nigerian federal government. Nigeria kí ló jẹ́ what is Nigerian federal government? Ladies and gentlemen, look at these people. These are how they are individually wọ́n pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀ kún ìkíná àsọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa díẹ̀ èèyàn lọ́lá kìnnìkan like this man is not even gbogbo fídíò Sunday Igboho tó wà ń ta kì í ṣe formal setting now Sunday Igboho kì í ṣe show now máa yí Koiki ló bá interview ẹ̀ you can clearly see that they are just trying to use him to pull the crowd you force him to sit down force him to do interview here we are today ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n gan ló ń fún máa yìí ní problem they lure him into all of this mess now he's into this mess all along ẹ̀rọ ní ó ti wà Germany wọ́n ti fi ilẹ̀ àwọn táwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí pé irọ́ ni kò possible how can you say if he seek asylum there is no person that can seek an asylum of any country without either being at the border of that country or inside the country. You can't seek asylum if you are not at the border or if you are not in the country. The only asylum you can seek is Benin asylum. Ṣé Benin tó wà rẹ̀ ṣe ló máa fọlá asylum? Ẹnu ni ẹnu gbégbégbégbégbégbégbé look at where they have landed that now. Nǹkan tó kàn dùn mí ni pé bàbá èèyàn kan ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wá àwọn wèrè eléyìí tó ń ṣe láwà ní bí oṣù kan tó fi ń méjò yìí kò you see he will sleep in his house at home he will finish ṣé kò ṣọdún lánàá ni. ẹ̀wọ̀n tó bá di oṣù kan lẹ́ẹ̀fẹ́jọ́ oṣù wa ká wọn á ní ìjọba ṣoṣù tàbí kò ní tú bọ́tà bẹ́ẹ̀ lára ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀. I personally think Yorubas are not ready for Yoruba nation. And Sunday Igboho will be wrong to forcefully want to spearhead what they are not ready for. I personally think Yoruba are not ready. Because until the stakeholders, and I repeat, until the stakeholders are ready and we can speak in one voice, it's not worth it for anybody to die. It is not by any reason worth it. It is not by any means worth it. Now, what's going to happen after now? So many people have come to my inbox and say, please, we need you to address it. We need you to do this. What can they do? It has gone so bad now. Or let me first of all, the questions people have been asking me, they say, what crime has he committed? He has committed a crime of treason, which I don't know, I want to plead himself not guilty. Because all of these people have put him out there. He didn't say anything in public, but at least they have said anything about it that they have videoed it and uploaded it online. One, that's not the point. They are trying to confuse us with all the story now of his arrest. But clearly, when he raided his house the second time, they took his international passport. He's trying to travel again with another passport now. So definitely, they will charge him for what did they call it? Forgery or something. There's a legal term for that. Because you have a fake passport in his hands, traveling. Definitely have a fake passport. They just seize his passport. How did you get another passport? From which immigration office? They will investigate all of that. There are so many violence that has took place under the auspices of the Yoruba nation. They will charge him and hold him responsible for all of it. So, what is going to happen after now? I do not know. If you know, tell me. If you ask me, now who I go ask? It needs God's intervention. He really needs just intervention, but more than that, he needs the stake of the people. They need to get people. Unfortunately, only that one loba. Only that one loba. Gbogbo loba lẹ ti bú náà. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọba yẹn ń dùn wọn bí. None of them can ever talk without saying àwọn ọba. Àwọn ọba ò kì í ṣe government àbí wèrè làwọn ibu yìí ni. Ọba themselves they are on payroll of the government. The kings they are actually on payroll. There is a ministry under the local government, under the Ministry of Local Government, something. I don't know what they call it now. Local Government Affairs or something. Each local government have what we call Council of Chiefs and Obas. That's where their salary comes from. And somebody, so the king, we are not practicing monarch system of government. We are practicing democracy. King don't have a say here. No king have a say. No king have a say here. I don't know what they expect the kings to be doing. But I want buy let it boo. Because he needs somebody to speak for him. Who now will speak for Chief Sunday Igboho? I don't know. Yorùbá nation ẹ̀fẹ̀ jà fáwọn Yorùbá lẹ̀ ń bájà ẹ̀fẹ̀ jà fáwọn Yorùbá lẹ̀ ń rí bú. God will help him, and I just hope God help him. I really wish. I don't know. I feel sad for him. Yes, it's Igboho case. There's so much noise all up in the air. You understand? I really wish that God can help him. I really wish he can do things differently. I really wish. Because I'm sorry, I must confess to you. It's too late. Romelu actually said, but where is democracy in Nigeria? What part of democracy? Because democracy still exists. Democracy is in Nigeria. It might be mismanaged, it might be improperly done. Democracy still exists. We still practice democracy, whether you like it or not. We have bad government, but we still have democracy. We have bad leaders, but we still have democracy. That's another thing I wanted to chip in. I see so many people talk. Hey, see, Nigeria is not working. We have bad leaders. Yeah? We have bad leaders, very ridiculous leaders. Yes. But trust me, there is government in Nigeria. They might be doing the wrong thing. But trust me, there is government in Nigeria. There is government in Nigeria. People will say, the government and the government is bad government. Government is why irrational. Our police are there. You see that police don't know what they are doing, they are bad. When police want to work, they know how to work. All of the manners the agitators are doing yesterday, it's in Germany. You have sick amnesty. The UK step in and they give him amnesty. The UK stepped in and gave him an FC, so he's on his way to Germany. And I see people sharing it, and I'm like, she better like when you are got only. UK grant amnesty. When did they file? I say amnesty, asylum. When did they file for the asylum? You cannot file asylum if you are not at the border or you are in the country. Yes, Mr. Wayne, why you can call it? Definitely, I'm here. I'm ready to go, Gonself. It's calling time, man. You can call in. Anybody, you can call in. Ega, baba, ega tó pọ̀. Mm. At what point are we going to get things right in Nigeria? Answers. That's how they waste the life of those innocent youths. Nothing happened. The way forward now, what are we going to expect? Of course, they will bring something to Abuja, whether you like it or not. They say when the government is not releasing it, that's another madness. Hello?
Yeah, I know, Mr. Victor.
Yes, sir.
But, thank you very much for this program. But I've not been myself for the
I
past
know,
3 days.
I know. I've
I'm
been
telling
worried
you,
about you.
I'm really sick. I couldn't go to work yesterday.
I know.
I want to just chip in something so that the listeners can know more about Sunday. It is unfortunate. My prayer is that God in His infinity mercy will take over this matter with passion and with mercy. Sunday is a very good man. I wish people knows him. I've dealt with him back in those days, in the early 2000s. Very, very good man. Very, very honest. Very, very good. He has this human feeling. I pray people should know, people should investigate what I'm saying, and they will get the right thing. Cherry, Mama Mishi, òyìnbó àti Yorùbá mi pọ̀ ní tó lè yá àwọn èèyàn dáadáa.
Go ahead, sir.
Cherry, social media ó jáde ó cause a lot of things in our Nigeria ṣe ń use ìmọ̀ social media ní àwọn èèyàn nílé àti àwọn tó tẹ̀ wà lábúrò náà gbọ̀ngbà ó lè lórí iṣẹ́ blogger mélòó la ní tẹ́lẹ̀. But this is where you can sit down in your comfort zone. Tó bá jókòó sí ìyá rẹ̀ ọkọ̀ wà ní kitchen ọkọ̀ tẹ̀ wà nínú mọ́tò ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì kò lè máa bá gbogbo àgbáyé sọ̀rọ̀.
That's right.
It is allowed. But I want to let you know one thing. Mr. Victor, you said something, and remember, I'm only point by point. You said Nigeria is a free nation. That is why we have this problem right now. The problem we have is that we don't have a government. And if you remember, we said we are practicing democracy. I'm here in the United States. You are here in the United States. I want to search for the thing that goes on in the United States that we are now. There is a media house in the United States here called Fox News. Go there today. Listen to their program from morning to night. Different presenters. We hear a lot of different things. Succession. We have to Second Amendment. We have to do this. Malaysians will come out and kill you guys if the government is doing this. People can say whatever they want to say. That is what they call under democracy. You have your right to express yourself. I know because we are still growing, everybody's afraid that there are words that you cannot say. I agree. I'm not saying you cannot caution yourself by saying some words. At least you have to use your own discretion. Okay, or you get in somebody, or you have to be your body. It's a normal thing. But any over to work back there, I'm a bawi. If you go more than all those things should not trigger the government. So as far as I'm concerned, like you said earlier, we have a free nation. Everything still depends on the nation. We have a free nation. When these people are saying all these things, that they did not translate it into killing people. People had been very rallies, and they saw all these rallies. They even make sure that the police officer that is guiding them, you can hear. I have a lot of things that goes with that. I just find this thing unfortunate. What is happening to him now? But I know if God interventions happen, there is a reason why he has to go to this level. I spoke with him before this time around, and I told him, I said, I envisage something happening to my brother. I envisage it. In Nigeria, we are not mature enough to to handle this situation. We are not mature enough. I know we have serious officers in police force and in the military, and we have this ethic thinking. When I talk to Hausa now, Hausa man will be thinking that I don't want to kill you. If you Hausa talk to Yoruba, you will be thinking Hausa want to kill you. So that decision has been of years. So you see, this I understand what he was trying to do. I have one of his mates. He said, Sunday said it. No, let me tell you one thing. He was looking at it from the angle of developed country, like United States, Britain, Germany, France, whatever. So then you look back Macron, let's get it. Put them vanity. You got to my love power. You know, but vanity. One, you partner. For Nigeria, no man, find something. No man, be on. Of vanity. But what I'm saying is that I think the democracy before God and man. Let's forget about it. We don't have anything like democracy. Look at their national assembly. Nothing is working there. I'm still directing my prayer as I'm talking to you right now that Sunday Allah will grant a mercy because the good news is this, my brother. I didn't hear anything from you on that. I want to give you a very factual word that is going on. The lawyer that is representing Sunday filed an assignment about 6 days ago before this incident happened. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you listening? Okay. He already fired an assignment. And based on the fact that he has a German residence, the wife is a citizen of Germany. So he look at the whole option. He don't have a passport. They were able to grant him a passport in Portugal and other paperwork based on his residency in Germany. I think the wife was able to go down to Germany and brought those papers down to him there. So we already see that if he has happened to leave, he would have been very successful. But now they have arrested him, and even the lawyer that were involved in this case, he already see it that anything can happen. They can stop him from leaving. And besides that, Mr. Victor, again, there is another important message I want to give to you. When Sunday House was attacked in Soka in Ibadan on the 1st of July, the Yoruba Nation Agitators, like the Yoruba Agitators and others, among them, by the fight on the United Nations Court in Paris, in Netherlands. And that one has been granted as well. Showing the video of the house, showing how the house was destroyed, how this guy has been put under surveillance. All these things were already set in advance. That is why I'm having that hope, my brother. I want you to look from an angle of my being hopeful. Because these things have been done in advance. It's not just because they arrested immediately, that's when they were doing those stuff. So now, based on the other guys using all their social media, cursing, I don't have any power over them. And most of them are doing stupid job. They are not doing the right thing. I knew that one for sure. I cry at times when I listen to some video. I cry within my heart. I think, God, why are these people causing this problem?
Who hired them is the question I'm asking.
Nobody hired them. My brother, is easy. Now I have a phone and I'm on Facebook. Can't I go live? It's very easy, my brother. That is why it's so easy for anybody to be using it.
Mr. Muiwa, these people are seen as the speakers of the Yoruba Agitators.
That is what I'm saying now, that can somebody stop there? Like you said, somebody will sit down in his bedroom or he will sit down in his backyard, in his house. I don't even know the person's house. And he will be doing video and everybody will be seeing it about the world. Can I do anything over that? It's not going to be easy, my brother, to sanction people or to it's not going. You can't, the government cannot even do that. Look at Facebook. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me just give you this very example that happened yesterday in America here. Joe Biden made a mistake. He said Facebook people have been killing people. What he was trying to say is that people have been spreading misinformation about this vaccine on Facebook. Facebook cannot do nothing about it. How many billions of people on Facebook, my brother? These are some difficulties that is hard to manage. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. It is because we don't have a government. Let's call it spade a spade. We have a failed government before God and man. Let these people run. As long that we don't see anybody carrying on doing some things, killing people on the street, going to some people's house, practically there. We have to live there. Give them their fundamental right. They can say whatever they want to say, as long as they're not carrying out any vicious attack on the government or the people. So that is why I said we have a failed government. The Nigerian government is a failed government. We don't have a government. Believe me, this is, if you go from A to Z to do, it is the government that we still have to blame. That is where the problem lies. Okay, my brother, let me ask you a question now. I think you listen to news at times. Look at some information that is coming out of our media in America here. Look at false news. They will just give us some false information. Does that, did you see them arresting those people or taking them to jail or harassing them with guns? Just go ahead and say it to every media that you can turn your television, you'll be hearing so many things in America. That is for your own business. We have a fair government, we don't have a democracy. We talk to that man. I'm not supporting those people saying rubbish. I'm not for them. I don't listen to them. I don't listen. You know me, I don't listen to those crap. But they will tell you I'm expressing my fundamental human rights. I have the right to say whatever I want to say. I'm buying my own data. I'm using my own data.
Yeah, everybody can say whatever they want to say, but the problem is, they are speaking as though they are speaking on behalf of Chief Sunday Igboho.
I agree with you.
And they are speaking heresies.
Yes, if the government is not a failed government, they can read it from that line that these people are just saying whatever they are saying, they are just all over the world.
Unfortunately, they are not just talking, they are making threats.
I know.
See, there is what we call in law attempted. They don't have to wait before you kill people. If you have openly say you are going to kill people, you are going to disrupt the peace of the nation, it's as good as committing the crime. They are calling for war. They are asking people to. I saw a video where they said everybody should go and get weapon and get gun, and they are going to go out and kill people, and they are going to. So those things are what they are going to use against them.
Mr. Victor, it's still because we are in a fake government. Listen, in America, when anything happens, okay, let's go and buy gun. We have to go and buy this thing. We have to save ourselves from the government. My brother, let them be saying. People can say words. If we are basing on the word of what people are saying, that means we don't have to shut up our mouth. Don't be now, or whatever it is. Look at the way she talks every day. Look at what she has committed with her mouth. She has destroyed a lot of nations, but she's still existing. He has not been taken to jail from there. We have a failed government. Let's be honest to ourselves.
I mean, everybody knows that we have a failed government, but for me, Mr. Muiwa, the pain is this is my own concern. That we have a failed government is not a news. We all know, and it doesn't start today. It has started long ago. So I think that any person or any group of people that have an agenda should run the agenda with the mindset of the fact that we have a failed government. So that is a need why for anyone to tread softly, knowing that things don't work the way it should be here.
Yes.
Because the problem is this: those who are speaking, most of them are in diaspora.
Yes. So
they are speaking based on the system that which they are operating in.
You are
right. And that system is not obtainable in Nigeria.
No, I agree with you. But it's supposed not to be so, which we are under democracy.
Nigeria is not working. So me, if I want to do anything in Nigeria today, I will do it with the mindset of the fact that Nigeria is a messed up country. The system is not adequate. So I will intentionally do whatever I'm going to do with that consciousness. Now, one of my pain is that Chief Sunday Igboho, we have discussed this before. Sunday Igboho, I don't even see him as part of the agitators. As personally, I don't see him as one of them. I personally don't see him as one of them. That man has his own passion for his own people, and his agenda was very clear. He even said it, that this is what I want, this is what I'm concerned about. These people begin to call his name into that. There have been Yoruba Nation before Sunday Igboho came out and talked about the Fulani killing people. The Yoruba Nation has been in existence before then. He wasn't part of them. He came out for his own idea. He came out with his own agenda, and they consciously, one of the problem with when you are treading at the corridor of power is this thing that people just hail you and intoxicate you with all of these things. They are backing off. They are all in diaspora. The people, àwọn wo gangan ni agitator gan? Let's start from there. Ṣáwọn ẹranko tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Facebook yìí ni agitator ni. Àwọn wo la agitator? So ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lódùn Jábégúndé is what they are doing. This man has his own agenda. He has his own agenda that is clean, that is pure. They just run into it and they are messing it up for him. They are messing it up. So orúkọ Sunday Igboho not being so ìsọkúsọ. Sunday Igboho is not even part of the agitators. I don't see him. But because he has passion for people, and he has a passion for Yoruba tribe, and this has not, it's not, and that has been before the Yoruba agitators started. I've been listening to Sunday Igboho like 10 years ago.
And what people don't understand, Mr. Victor, you said it all. That's why I knew that you know what you are saying. People don't know Sunday. Most of these people, let me give you one very funny thing. This Sunday, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, it is God sent to. In fact, that is the reason why he's still alive. Before God Almighty, this guy is still alive. At times, I wonder how Sunday survive all this kind of trauma that this guy is going through. Do you know how many attempts on him? Even within the Yorubas. Forget about the flag, forget about the military, forget about the police officers from anywhere, from other tribes. Even within the Yoruba community, they want to attack this guy, they want to eliminate him. It has always been like that.
Yes, sir.
Sunday has always been like that.
Yes, now.
Call me and ask from me. I will give you the things. I remember anytime we had meetings, they have been looking for this guy. He's just go see. That is the reason why I said there is a purpose. And by His grace, if I pray and I hope and I have that faith that God will scale him through from this problem. To survive the problem, room láti reorganize our
the truth is this.
Okay.
Ẹni tó bá ṣe history Yorùbá, we know that ìpínjà Yorùbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo gbà ní mo ṣe èmi ti rí eléyìí ní ìsìn torí eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú mi. Ìtàn sọ pé ṣẹlẹ̀ ti bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò lè máa mọ̀ bọ̀ eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú mi ní ìsìn yẹn.
Oúnjẹ Yorùbá. Any student of history would say we know that.
Yes.
Pé ẹnu Yorùbá máa kò láyé irọ́ ni. It will not happen. That's why when some people are talking, they're comparing Sunday Igboho to Nelson Mandela. I'm like, are you mad?
Do you even know one thing, Mr. Victor? One day, they were cursing Tinubu. I said, look, I'm one of those people that really fight hard for Buhari to get that presidency in the last election. I did everything here to make sure that this guy came in. Now I'm part of the problem. Yes, I agree. I'm part of the problem because if you canvas it in the okay, now let me tell you the funniest thing. When people are causing Tinubu, when people are causing people that is in APC, I just laugh over there. I say, how much they pay? And you only monitor anybody to one on the social media. You must have paid. I cannot command anybody. They have every right to say whatever they want to say. But most of the time, what they are saying, Tinubu cannot resign from this APC today. Tinubu owns the Speaker of the National Assembly. Tinubu owns the Vice President of
the nation, yes.
Of the Federation. He owns a lot of principal appointments in that government.
How can you be fighting for Yoruba nation and you are going against Tinubu? You must be mad.
How can you expect Tinubu? I said, look, kí n ronú débẹ̀ ni. Tinubu ò lè jọ ni. Ó lè ní lọ́kàn pé àwọn tó làwọn ọmọ mi dẹ̀ ń jà fún you. You expect him to just come and say, no, Buhari, you are a stupid. I'm telling you, one rope ni. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ló máa gbé ní ìsìn ni. What are you talking? Government kọ́ni. Èèyàn máa ń fọgbọ́n ṣe ni, but most of them don't understand. And if it's true, they will never understand. To be sincere and candid, mo wá rí pé àti lecture àti kọ́ àwọn ọmọ èèyàn jọ àti kọ́ ọmọ jọ láti máa fún wọn ní àgbáyé òkè rọrùn láyé òun borí lórí àwọn èèyàn kan.
I'm telling you.
It's not going to be easy. And àwọn ọba yìí náà, there is no ọba today that will come out and say, I'm doing Yoruba nation.
Ọba tó ń gba sálárì lọ́wọ́ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì.
Ẹ ti sọ fún gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn pé ẹ máa gbọ́ mi, ẹ ti sọ fún gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn pé ẹ fẹ́ gba gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yẹn náà. Ẹ ti sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ gba gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yẹn náà. Fún wa gbogbo àwọn ọba yìí kọ́ lọ fún wọn sínú ilé yìí kọ́ sí gbogbo wọn mọ́nu ilé. Wọ́n lè ṣe kò sí kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Yes, now.
That is where most of our agitators, they may have good intention.
She bought your back from Mole recently. What?
Most of them rò pé sábà wọn ṣe ń fight pressure táwọn fight yẹn làwọn fi put pressure lórí government. So you are not putting anything. You are not putting anything. And tí òjò ni ẹni sí ẹlòmíì sọnù ilé ẹgbẹ́ àyíkọ́ táwọn ọmọ ilé ẹ̀ ṣe é ga o. Ṣùgbọ́n báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ jọ́ ni ẹ̀? Okay, let me give you one very funny example now. Most of the people don't join the agitation nígbà tí wọ́n ti gbogbo kìíní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lọ́wọ́ yẹn. They are PDP member. Go and find it out. PDP member ni wọ́n. Ìwọ́n tó wà ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò ní lè ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà. Most of them ò kì í ṣe because the government wọn ló ṣì wà nínú power. That is how it is. Bó ṣe dídí kí ẹ̀ ṣe wà design yẹn. Ẹ wo Mr. Victor. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Time you go, because you really did a program today. Express or up till now, me will get Arami, you can see it from my voice. Me will get Arami, I don't know. Because mo feel I'm in position to why mo bushiri. You know what in compartment you pay release what you want. What in life is that? You're son enough. So I should go, Mr. Victor.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, how can you measure the loss of Chief Sunday Igboho right now? They burned the first house, they vandalized the second house, kill people there, break all his, luxury and expensive cars, and now they have turned him to fugitive. He can't even stay somewhere and stay in his house again. Now let me say something real quick here. Now, this issue of saying yes, we have a failed government, and anybody should stop saying that. It's not the news, okay? We have been having failed governments, not be 10 years, not be 20 years. This government has failed long ago. Now, I hear people say, oh yeah, the government are chasing Sunday Igboho. Why are they not chasing the Boko Haram? Okay, well, the question I will ask you is, they could not chase the bandits, they are chasing Sunday Igboho. Let me answer you. Who is the bandit? Can you put a name to bandits? No, bandit is nobody. They are perpetrators of evil that are in hideouts. That is what they call terrorists. You think Boko Haram don't like to stay in their house and sleep in their house and be doing, they are in the bush, they are in the hideouts. You can't even put a name to them. There are two ways to live in life. You either be good or you are bad. You can't be half good and bad. One of the things that's affecting Sunday Igboho is that he wants to be good, but he has a very aggressive, and he wants to be bad at the same time. No, he wants to please people. He wants to. You can't do this. You want to fight government and you have a name, you have a face. No, hold on, go. Aside Dokubo, during Obasanjo's regime, when they were doing militants, they were living on top of the water now. Have you forgotten? You think they're going to just stay in their house and some moron will now stay on Facebook? Which militants, which terrorists, which bandit did you see that is on Facebook that have like 5, 6, 7 speakers speaking for them, mentioning their name? If we go to this place today, it will be on Facebook. I'm lost. I'm lost. No, now. No. The reason why they're attacking him because there is a face and a name to the agenda. Nobody is called bandits. Bandit is a nobody. So it's not really a sensible excuse to take government is chasing Sunday Igboho and they cannot chase the bandits. No, bandit is not a person. They're chasing him because if they want to count part of the problem of Nigeria today and the reason for insecurity, they will count Sunday Igboho as part of it. See, we know that they are irrational. We know. But don't make it easy for them. We already have a bad government. We already have a bad system. But it is you who will use your wisdom to make sure that you guys are putting and every sọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ nínú pálọ̀ kan wọ́n á ṣe fídíò wọ́n á upload ẹ̀. I watched a video and I was like, yay, when they said they should go and get weapon, everybody should go and get a gun and they should kill any Fulani that they meet. Yeah, if they say ẹ bá sọ pé bullet rí bọ̀gá sọ pé Sunday Igboho ló fún yín. Whether I like it or not, Fulani are still part of Nigeria. So you can't openly say you are instilling violence, you are instigating war, you are instigating tribal war, and any government have a responsibility to put that under a check. This is why he's guilty. Yes, we know he has a reason to say it, but no, he should not say it. Because he's flouting constitutional order like that. Let's be realistic about it. But you see, it's wisdom. Those words are not supposed to even be on media. They're not supposed to be on the media in the first place. But yes, thanks to all the morons who are claiming speakers, everybody have an agenda, and their agenda is different from Sunday Igboho's agenda. All of these people have their own agenda. All of them have their agenda. All of them, they are doing shows, they are growing their page, they are getting viewers, and they are raising funds. All of them, if you watch all of their shows, they donate to this platform. They are raising funds, they are seeking funds, and they are enriching themselves. And one man is locked up now in detention. Somebody's husband, somebody's father. Now, Mr. Muiwa says something, and he said, yeah, well, everybody that is talking, you can't control them. You can't stop who say what, or you can't really regulate what they say. I agree with you in part, but listen, people can say whatever they want to say, but if they are saying something at the detriment of your name, you just need to simply disclaim them. There was a time that I heard that you want to go fire the Koiki, and I was like, yeah, cool, that's the step in the right direction. Again, the next thing I saw was that they reconciled again. Just disclaim them. These people are not speaking for me, period. But no, he already endorsed them because they interviewed him, they said they are going to him, they goes to him, and he welcomed them. So it is normal to assume that they are speaking his mind. They are speaking his mind. There's much wisdom in strategy. Like, you don't like why would those things be in public in the first place? Today we want to say, oh, he did not do anything, he did not kill anybody. Well, no government is supposed to wait until he kills somebody. They formally said they are going to do it. It's sad because yes, why are those videos online in the first place? Because he didn't do it, he didn't put it online. They will be having a roundtable talk, pep talk, and they're making video of him because they just want to be relevant, and they're putting it online there in his name. In his name. They want today, àwọn agitator. I've been waiting for them to come since. Ẹ máa gbẹ́kẹ̀ tó dé. TJ Adéwálé orí yín ti burú. Ìwọ náà káṣọ wọ̀. Ìwọ náà wàá gbégúdè. Bọ́ sí títì. Kó lọ sí àbí kó lọ Àbújá. Kẹ́ lọ máa ṣagitator. It's somebody's father that you guys are putting in critical. These people are mad. People are junk of mad people. This is all they do. Come online and just insult people. You want to get Yoruba Nation on Facebook? Yoruba Nation again. What is which sensible plan do they have? What have they done significant since all of this they are noise making? Other than just attacking the same Yorubas that they say they are fighting for. So you want to get Yoruba Nation. You want to get regional autonomy. You are going to start by just taking to the streets. Switzerland, do you know how many years it took them? They are still on it. One moron said, Benin Republic, Oloma Yeki won't body. Pay France my influence will come out because Benin Republic because it's under France. And I'm like, I want to solve Yoruba nation. I want to local logo, we want to Mokoton Sogo. Benin Republic is under France. Since how many years? It's just irritating. But unfortunately, one man is a victim because it's the name that is there. There is a name, there is a face to all of this madness. How can Chidon Igboho be the only person fighting for Yoruba nation? How? How can he be the only person? Àwọn wo gan ló wà ní the agenda intended because he wasn't part of them before. They run pull up and down on Facebook and they're attacking people on Facebook. Gbogbo ọba Etibu, gbogbo stakeholder Etibu. We don't have one senator that is passing a bill for this Yoruba nation. We don't have one member of the assembly that is passing a bill into legislation. And you say you want to get a Yoruba nation. How? You don't get Yoruba nation by staying on the street and talking shit. You don't get Yoruba nation by coming online and writing rubbish. You get Yoruba nation by following due process. It is when the process is in pipeline or when the due process has been followed and it has proven abortive, and then the people now have to take to the streets or instill violence. That is when it is now sensible. Even the world organizations will see that the due process has been followed. Right now, they are nothing but an ardent criminal who is disrupting the peace of the nation. Period. We know Chidon Igboho is not a criminal. We know he is. I think. I mean, you can't say really say he's not because his agenda is pure. We have a failed government, like I said. I started by saying this government has failed the people. The government has failed. We have a failed government. Nothing is working in Nigeria. So if somebody decides to stand up for himself, which is almost the way forward in Nigeria right now, and defend his people, good agenda. He just did not know the finish line. That's the problem he had. He couldn't mark his finish line. When he went to that bush and confronted the Fulanis, smart move. That was achieved. That's a finish line. Step back. Step back. They just lured him in this agitation. And see, like I said again, there's nothing wrong in the agenda of Yoruba agitation. There's nothing wrong. In part, I would have supported it. The only reason why I'm not supporting it is how they are going about it. This is not the way. You can't stop crime with crime. Because that's what they're doing. The only reason why so many people are finding it difficult to identify with them is because of how they are going about it and the personnel that are involved in it. They just have junks of block-headed, empty-minded people just coming online to just say nonsense that you can't even put together. Your day man, I say anything isn't working. What's the way out? The way out. I mean, I am not much of a fan of regional autonomy, which in common terms means everybody splitting and going their way like we have it now. Because there's an Ariwa movement too. Do you know that? There's an Ariwa movement. The Hausas too are trying to. So everybody really don't want to be together. So why not let everybody go? But I don't think that will solve our problem. If Yoruba splits today and we have Yoruba nation, who are those that will be the leader? Definitely not Chidon Igboho. So are you telling me that Chidon Igboho will fight for Yoruba nation? They will grant Yoruba nation and then they will stay back and go back to his house after they have burned his house, burned his car, kill people, kill his family? Who are those that will be in government of Yoruba nation? The same Yoruba leaders. Corruption will continue. Corruption is a system. It's not a person. It's a system. Corruption has eaten up the system. Democracy is about people. It is people that are in the government. Hello?
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 Are you still on your show?
Yes, please.
Okay, can I please quickly say one or two things about this?
Go ahead, please.
Yoruba agitators, whatever. I don't know where to start from because, seriously, I'm pissed off. The way everything is, the way it started, the way they continue doing it, the messy way, let me say the messy way they continue doing it, and then the way it is right now. I feel this way now concerning Sunday Rule. I wish that man had stayed put doing what he was doing. What he was doing was to face the Fulani headsmen. You could have just stayed there. And I believe those that wanted to do all these Yoruba agitators, they should act. The first thing they should do was to me, up till now, let them get rid of all these Fulani headsmen completely out of the entire Yoruba land.
Instead of them to fight Fulani headsmen, they are fighting the Yoruba leaders.
That is not. I don't understand.
Madness.
I don't understand.
How can you fight the leaders of the same tribe you are fighting for?
I don't know. First, okay, you want something. I'm not saying that. Thank you. Yoruba nation. But you have to uproot it, right?
That's right.
But they're not uprooting the problem. The first thing Tomato Yakoko Shenipe make sure all those Fulani headsmen, they either go back to the north, as in north, or they go back to the countries majority of them came from. And I want to say this for everybody to hear. Fulanis they have never been Nigerian. They are not from Nigeria. They came into Nigeria, to the northern part of the country, the Hausas. In those days, àwọn Hausa yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ fà àwọn ọlọ́pàá àwọn mọ́ra wípé àwọn ilé wọn jọ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń sọ èdè wọn. Who did they start fighting? The Hausas. They started with the Hausas. They dealt with them seriously. Now they are in the west. They are in the west, they are in the east. And so Nigerians generally, Yoruba near, East near, Aman Bayo Mora. And then these people now they have become a menace to Nigeria as a whole. And then when you started, warring with them, kind of driving them out from the Yoruba land, why don't you complete that before this their Yoruba whatever? Look, I will say this. This man, Koiki Olugbagbo to one legend. Olugbagbo. One return share nonsense and one you know what join it. And it's a shame to say Dara joined this rubbish. When she started with her chat, she wasn't doing this. The same thing with that other one, Tenny something. Is it because there is money in it? Will I say money? Give me what is money? And these people want to completely take away Alafia. It's just unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. They go dance to their tune and joined them. It could have faced the Fulani headsmen thoroughly, clean one completely out of our forest. That's my belief. And look at the whole thing now. It's upside down. You are abusing people that are your grandfathers, your great grandfathers, old enough, older than your own fathers, your own biological fathers. anyone ṣe kiri kí lè fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe kó bọ́ sí títì kan gbé placard ṣé kí ọba bọ́ sí títì kó gbé placard ni ṣé kí gómìnà kó bọ́ sí títì kó gbé placard. It's just like you having a company that you are the CEO kí manager ẹ̀ kó wá bọ́ síta kó máa bá wọn kiri máa gbé placard ṣé it's not that manager that you first of all sack. You know? I don't know. Me, Mobitori Wawa. I'm telling you. Me, Mobitori Wawa at all. It's like our heads. We work with our legs, with our heads, and we now, you know, our source, our uri. That's the way I see it. That is their way. That's them. Look at this recent thing now. Between when and when, he has been arrested. Once he released it, he's on his way to
he's on his way to he's in Germany.
In fact, I was so pissed off this morning when I was reading when I was going through the chat. Passport how can you be saying even if it is true, how can you be saying things like that on a social media? We just about 3 chats between yesterday and early this morning. Most of them just shut the fuck up because I was fed up. People make too much noise.
One of the funniest thing I heard them say is that he actually handed himself over.
I heard that one, but when I read that,
I laughed.
I heard that one. But you know, did you read? If it is true, the first one that I saw that came out, that was when I believed that one arrested Luto. The one that man, the old man, you know, wrote out. I don't know whether you saw that post.
Yeah.
That man's that old man. One old elderly man like this that is always supporting him. One Leonard is a Leonard person, and that was actually when I believed I was arrested because I really just saw I never believed such thing until when I saw that man's post. I thought, oh my God, this has happened. Oh my God. And then the lawyers, and I saw that of the lawyers, and the lawyers are now doing a good job. And it's long, they want sit down. It's not so important. Can you see why do we talk like why are we parrots?
Yeah, I want to discuss go plan Uber agenda, man, do visit that.
Whatever his name is. She wants to plan one sit down. Àwọn púpọ̀ àwọn ọmọ àlè Nàìjíríà ṣé wọ́n sọ plan wọn síta ṣé wọ́n sọ síta onígbà ọláwo oníòkè oníkìníkan guys tí máa yí ìbò bá tún ayé ẹ̀ wá tí ó bá tún ayé ẹ̀ wá òun fúnra rẹ̀ á kó ẹnu ẹ̀ níjànú á short kó ní wọ́n máa sọ life history ẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn mọ́. You don't talk about your life history on social media. You don't do that. I don't have friends. The very few that I have more life history. So go say more. Anybody smoke the Lord to my supplier. Buy me or back go say more. Not one. And then you just keep quiet and be watching. They talk. They don't listen. They don't have the spirit of listening. They only have the spirit of talking. What am I so my brother, I don't know. Something is wrong somewhere. Something is wrong. Yoruba Nation will not listen.
They need to just go back to the drawing board. They are not doing well at all.
They are not. And when you talk, they complain. A friend of mine called Koiki, a very good friend of mine, she's in this country. She called me to some because I said, man, sort of, one book, one day. Only me, if I don't because to me, I don't think it's me, enough for Lori. Brain, ariwo lóní àdìwé àìsíyìn ó lóun wá pè wọ́n wá sọ pé báyìí ẹ rọra máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin ṣe kinní kan gbàyẹn lọ ní it was just recently after the tọ́fi sílẹ̀ tọ́fi destroy ilé ẹ̀ ó lóun wá I can't remember exactly what she said to the guy ó dẹ̀ lọ́ọ̀fẹ́ ó lóun ẹgbẹ́ àwọn insult lè ó lóun máa lọ pé wá bí bàbá mi ṣe gbẹ́ ẹ̀ times 10. I'm only advising you. You take the advice. You don't take it.
Yeah.
But don't talk to me like that. What the hell? What the hell do you think you are?
It's just sad.
I don't know. Àwọn ọlọ́kọ́ máa yẹn sí wàhálà tó wà o. Àwọn ọlọ́kọ́ máa yẹn sí wàhálà tó wà. Ọ̀pọ̀ lè rí gbà Tinubu ó ti ta ìkó tán. 100 ó ti ta ọtán pátápátá. Ó wá fẹ́ ta Nàìjíríà lọ́fà tó fẹ́ ṣe president. Àwọn ẹ̀sìn mí lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ kò ní kí. Ó lè ṣe kú, ó lè má ṣe kú. Tí ò bá ṣe kú,
Kò kú kankan tó bá wò kúlíkúlí.
Ó lọ farapamọ́ kó bá jáde tó bá yá. Àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ kọjá ti kú, ó bá dẹ̀ ti kú to hell with his dead body. Who cares about him? Ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n gidi ní but the man has messed my faith for me terribly and I can't stand him. Onírọ̀ ológun ṣe 69 ológun rẹ̀ at one stage ológun 69 ọdún mélòó onírọ̀ no 69. But my brother, please carry on with your.
Thank you very much.
I just pray that these people, in fact, all of them should shut up for 2 weeks. They shouldn't come on air. They shouldn't say anything. They should go they should go and pray for that man. Miraculously, call on God release it. That is all I'm asking for. They should all shut up if they are listening to me. And for 2 weeks. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Now, the bottom line, people are asking, so what's the way forward? Way forward. Oh, okay, sir. Wow. This is not good. Way forward. Not for Yoruba Agitation. Fuck Yoruba Agitation. I don't care about them. For Prince John Igboho. For Sunday Igboho. Flag, way forward for that man. I think, honestly, I can't see way forward. I don't like what I read now. It's disturbing. Way forward is that he should go and anybody who love him should just pray and stop all this noise. Àdúrà ló need by. Àdúrà ní Sunday Igboho need by. Àdúrà ní Sunday Igboho need by. You see what I was saying? Àwọn tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n lé ẹ, you cannot make it easy for them to get you like this. Àdúrà ní Sunday Igboho need by. Àdúrà ní. This is really getting messy. This is really getting messy. This is really getting messy. It's getting dirty. Anybody who love him should pray for him. keep asking me way forward. Way forward. Number one, all those speakers speaking for the Yoruba Agitators should shut the F up, or they should stop calling Sunday Igboho in their mess. Number one. Whoever that can still speak for him now should make a disclaimer of all these people. And then wherever he is, or because it doesn't seem like he's going to leave that place, he's going to leave the Republic soon. Because those ones are not even playing with him right now. They are not playing. Benin Republic have been, like I said, I have businesses in Benin Republic. it's a very, it's a very, it's a lawful country. It's a police country, literally. And the Republic is a police country. You don't do bullshit around them. Everything is in place. Law and order is enforced. All the madness these people are telling you that the Republic government, they don't want to release him. They are saying that because the Nigerian government are treating their citizens bad. So Benin Republic, global so be Nigeria should treat our citizens. Benin Republic, all the Christian league people. Benin Republic do not, they are not. It's not in their space to determine that. Somebody said the truth is if people keep quiet, they go kill us finish for Nigeria. Well, since they have been talking, have they not been killing? So then the talking is not working. It must be another strategy. It must be another strategy. The talking is not working. It's not about talking, it's talking the right thing. If you keep quiet, they will kill people. So what has your talking help? It's not about speaking up, it's about speaking the right thing. Speaking the right thing is very expedient. Hello, sir.
Hello, Baba Victor.
Yes, sir.
I thought you are live now.
Yes, I am.
Okay, because as you are talking is different from I'm very different and as I'm speaking with you. Anyway, you are saying what is the way forward? Yes. Yeah, of course. The way forward is that the media, I don't know how to call them, the people who are really broadcasting news, they should, stop broadcasting fake news. Like, I was really pissed off when we heard yesterday that I knew that this man, if actually he has been arrested, I knew he has not been released, because if you have worked in an organization before, you know that there are procedure on how to release somebody who a country has really declared wanted. However, I was listening to your program and I listened to the last caller about all that he said. For me, the country Nigeria is one. Somehow some people are seeing it indivisible. Some of us are seeing like that, but the reason why we are seeing like that is because we want togetherness. But however, there is a kind of shortcomings that has to do with imbalance. There's a clear imbalance in the country. Some parts are being favored, some parts are not being favored. The reason why our leaders cannot talk is because they are afraid. They are afraid of the government of the day. That is the reason why our leader cannot talk. Yes, people that are agitating are, a kind of going crazy with the elders, which is not supposed to be in Yoruba land. But if you look at it, sometimes this our respect put us in a jeopardy. Sometimes respect is not that it's our culture, we need to respect. But sometimes when you give people much, I am not supporting them, abusing the elders, talking to the elders. Victor, the person that is talking there is your friend, Peter.
I know who is talking.
Okay, sir. So it's not that I am supporting the way they talk to elders, especially the Obas, because there's no way you can be talking to people who are supposed to stand at your back. Probably it may be lack of information or lack of education or lack of how to go about it. But for me, I am not really happy. I am not really happy about what is really going on in the country. I am not really happy about it. And the way forward is that they should stop broadcasting whatever is the plan of this guy.
Okay.
Somebody was arrested. He has not been released. They were saying he's now in Germany. I said, how can he be in Germany? Somebody that was arrested is that, and this person that was arrested is not just somebody we don't know. He's somebody the whole world knew about. How can they just release him like that? So who did they release him to? So people should stop broadcasting whatever they are doing. The last one I talk about the headsmen, that we need to clear the headsmen. See, I serve in an organization. I don't want to disclose the organization where I serve from. There's no way you will clear the headsmen from from the territory where they are operating. Look at. I want to set an example. Some bandits, gunned down an aircraft. Have you heard the government said anything about it? Nothing. Now, these headsmen are carrying AK-47 up and down. That is where I'm really concerned about. They are carrying AK-47 on about, terrorizing people. The government has not said anything. Anytime our governor talk about these headsmen going away from the territory, you will see the government of the day comes out. But whenever the headsman does anything wrong, you don't hear anything from the government. I don't know what is really going on. I don't want to say much. But the thing is that let's pray that Sunday Igboho did not get into, much more trouble than this. But I knew the government would be trying to the way this problem should be solved about Sunday Igboho is that people should stop talking about him.
Exactly.
Yes, that's my own thing. The media should stop telling us what. Okay, there's a guy I was following before. They call himself Bakede TV. When I heard him yesterday around 6 o'clock, I watched him live. He was saying he was playing music that Sunday had been. Now he came again this afternoon and said he was sorry that that news was some group of people and they tried to achieve their aim because they don't want this lawyer to come in, because when Sunday's lawyer came and they heard that Sunday has been released. So what else are they going to do? All those things, I don't know why people are doing that. How can you be exposing whatever you want to do? Why not allow this man to go down solo? Let him go and find something for himself, and then let's see what will really go on. If they really capture this guy, we will not be happy with what they're going to do to him, because our elders will not be able to say anything for now. Because people who are supposed to talk, they have not really said anything. So the way forward is that the media should kind of, it is not everything they see that they are going to talk about. That is my take.
Thank you very much, sir.
Bless you, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is very important. They need to just channel energy on what is important. The agitation just need to calm down now. All those ones that they are still coming out this morning. Koiki was there making threats to federal government this morning, talking nonsense. They don't need Koiki, they just need somebody. Ẹni tó lórúkọ ni wọ́n máa mú náà. Àwọn Koiki ta ló mọ̀ ìyá láyà Koiki. The other one came out. All of bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bọ́ àwọn lọ́balọ́ba láàárọ̀ yìí. They should stop all those nonsense. That's the way forward. And focus all those energy in getting this man. I really wish he come out of this trouble. I really don't know how. I can't see it right now at the moment. I think he's in big trouble, and I don't want to lie to you. He's in deep shit. He's in the real deep shit. I can't even figure out the possibility of having a sail through, a smooth sail out of this problem. And I'm being honest with you. I love him with all my heart. I can't see the way forward, the way out for him right now. But at least to not make it worse than what it already is, let these people shut the hell up and calm down. We'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll hope things get better. Ladies and gentlemen, we already exceeded our time by 8 minutes. It's been such a good time, sharing with you guys this evening. I will try tomorrow. We will do our chat show. We'll continue our series, What the Women Really Want. In fact, I have so many content I want to share with you. There are some videos I really want to share. So let's get over all of this stress, and tomorrow we'll continue our series. But it's going to be pretty early because I got to work by 3, you know. So I'm going to come out by 12 o'clock tomorrow. We'll do 12 to 2, and I'll be on my way to work by 3 o'clock. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining. Enjoy the rest of your night, and goodbye.
Beautiful skin requires commitment and not a miracle. Do you wish to have a younger, smoother, and a brighter skin? If yes, all you need is to contact CQ Beauty Haven by Abimbola Shunde, a natural and other skin care using optimal pure natural grade ingredients for you to achieve a youthful glow. Understanding the physiology behind different skin types and conditions is the major reason why Abimbola Shunde gave birth to CQ Beauty Haven. Order now for your natural skincare products such as Egyptian black soap, the slimming herbal detox, knuckle care set, pink lips cream, crystal sets, whitening and peeling cream, breast enlargement oil, dark and pit and tie cream, hydrophilic contact lens, brightening face mask, Karat Gold scrub, advanced anti-aging and repair formula, crystal multivitamin scrub, and many more. CQ Beauty Haven only stock product that delivers both efficacy and safety, and also stay away from steroids and hydroquinone bleaching ingredients that damage skin. They help in correcting any skin damage and aspire to serve you in achieving your desired results. For all inquiries, consultations, advice, and orders, visit their website on www.cqbeautyhaven.com. You can as well call or send a WhatsApp message on +44 7387 596862 or via email at cqbeauty